Will Myers, and I'm going to go through my Space Invader game. Here we have a main menu. You have a option for single player or exit the game, which will terminate the program. Um, Instructions I put on there is just a sprite displaying left and right to move, space to fire. B is also to turn on hitboxes. I put that in a README file. Um, Further, the game can cycle. It'll go from the main menu to the game. You can also have a pause button, which will still show the game in the background, and then you can also exit the game if you want. And also, when you lose or take the next level, you can proceed to the next level or exit the game. Um, I'll show the game itself. As you can see, there are several different aliens. So I'm going to hit the UFO on that one. Awesome. But I'll pause the game for a second and flip on hitboxes by pressing B. As you can see here, we have all the features implemented. We have a shield system. We have the alien hierarchy. Starts off with 5 of them. Um, both the shields and aliens are stored in a hierarchy style. They're both within a PCS tree. There's a super, and each of the, like, we'll go for the aliens first. But the aliens have a super, uh, which then has 11 columns, which each of the 11 columns have 5 aliens associated with it. They can be, each of the columns can be eliminated, which then the super will update itself. As you can see here, the second column is deleted, but the super still covers the rest of it. This is for early out detection and regarding to missiles and other such objects. So that turned out really well. Um, Other features, we'll go through the checklist. There are more than 2 levels, more than one level. Actually, I believe there's 4, and each time the alien grid starts lower and lower. Um, and once you complete a level S, you can want to go to the next stage, which then you can either choose 2 or quit the game. The score works. There's a player 1 and player 2 score. The one thing I did not have time to implement is that the player 1, it's only 1 player at the moment. Um, I planned to get around on it, but I ended up doing more refactoring than getting that feature done. Um, However, the score and the high score works as long as you keep the game running. You can the high score will keep storing the best score that you've managed to get during a session. Uh, the player can move the ship as you see down below, left to right, can fire 1 missile at a time. Um, the lives are displayed on the bottom. You have the ship itself and 2 extra lives, as you can see. Which is 1 missile at a time. Collision for the player. Missiles can hit the shield, can hit the alien, can hit the top of the screen, can hit UFOs, and can hit bombs. And each of them have an associated sound effect that goes with it. Alien grid. There are 55 aliens. Starts out. It goes from left to right. The grid moves down when it hits a wall. It has the animation of the alien movement is synced with the movement itself, so it does this little dance in unison with it moving. Uh, Speed increases as the more aliens die, which I'll show. I'll do a playthrough. Aliens do drop bombs randomly by the bottommost row. Further, what else? Aliens can be destroyed by missiles, and there's a death animation associated with it. Deleted aliens. Effector thing that does work is that the super will rebound if like the outside column gets deleted, the super will become smaller. Hence, when it takes longer for it to approach and hit the wall. Um, UFOs and the sound is associated with it. So the faster they move, the sound will speed up, giving that tempo change. Uh, UFO is implemented. They appear at random intervals. I forget how many second, what time frame that they can uh, it will randomly spawn. It has its own associated sound. It can be killed. Missiles and bombs. Missile and bombs can't hit each other, and there's actually animation that goes on when they hit each other. There are 3 different kinds of bomb. I use a bomb factory to randomly simulate which bomb you're going to get when you ask for one, which could be the zigzag, the dagger, or the straight line. Actually, I did the zigzag dagger and the jagged one from the original game. That actually, I made that sprite myself. There are four shields on the screen. They protect you. They protect the player from bombs. They can erode, even though it's not the correct erosion. It's still good enough for the time being. Uh, you can drill through a hole with it. Multiple hits can erode the shield. If the shield's 100% the gun, they will disappear. They are in the same hierarchy that the how the aliens are stored. There's a super, and then columns, and then parts associated with it. Sound engine works. Everything that's supposed to have sounds, and sounds can overlap. So hit the checklist. Everything besides the two players and the technical correct erosion are implemented. So I'll do a playthrough to show you. Try to make the super rebound for you. Oh, got hit. See, the super rebounds. Now it's going to take longer to get over here. As you can see, they're starting to get faster because I'm killing more of them. Oh, and I managed to hit the UFO. Can only fire one missile at a time. The missile's actually missing and actually kind of sucks right now. And, yep, I lost. As you can see, the aliens can also bulldoze the shields. I forgot to mention that too if they get low enough. I'll try to do another playthrough. See if I can actually beat one of these levels. See, managed to hit a missile there. Damn it. I don't know. No. There we go. Now here's the next level, which will start up again. I really do need to change the interval of the UFO that they can't immediately spawn. But see how long I can go for. Oh, I also forgot to note that the grid did start off lower, so they're a lot closer than they were last time. Yeah, they're eating my shields. Damn it. Well, game over. Well, that's pretty much game. See, the high score is stored there. And when I go back to main menu and start the game up again, you can see that the high score is back there. So, that's just a quick run of my game. Thank you very much for watching.